Time for your business news. And now Kenya is pursuing talks with Tanzania to resolve trade issues following recent announcements by Tanzania that bar foreigners from engaging in some businesses, while calling on Tanzania to reconsider the imposition of tax measures and business license prohibition on Kenyan businesses. Trade Cabinet Secretary Kinyanjui said the prohibitive trade measures undermine the core objective of regional economic integration under the East African Community Common Market Protocol.
In a government notice on the 28th, 2025 through the Business Licensing Order 2025, Tanzania announced the prohibition of foreigners from participating in 15 specific business activities encompassing general trade, service provision, media, tourism and light industry. Tanzanian farmers are also barred from selling their produce directly to foreigners at the farm. In addition, the Tanzania Finance Act 2025 and the amended Tanzania Excise Management and Tariff Act 2019 have introduced excise duty and the Industrial Development Levy at 10% and 15% respectively on products from countries such as Kenya.
And therefore the question will be, for those who are there who have invested heavily, once the licenses are over, what happens to them? And this is a major concern, because one of the provisions of the East Africa Protocol was free movement of goods and people across the community.
Tanzania argues that the new measures are targeted to promote citizen-led growth, expand economic opportunities for Tanzanians, and reshape the structure of local business ownership.
Kenya and Tanzania are great partners, and we've been here for the long term. Short-term issues should not make us overlook the greater good that we can achieve by working together. And that's why we are appealing for Tanzania to really rescind this decision that's likely to impact negatively on our trade.
Kenya has since, through the first Council on Finance and Economic Affairs, sought for a comprehensive list of excise duties, levies and charges by member states, with the more sessions of bilateral engagements being agreed upon with Tanzania to address the recent measures and existing trade concerns.
As to whether retaliation is one of the cards on the table, maybe the point is we can't rule it out, but I think that should really be the last thing. The first thing is to give diplomacy and negotiations an opportunity, and that's really the direction we want to go.
Another joint trade committee to review levies, fees and charges will be held between the 11th and 12th of August 2025.
What will work now is regional integration, Africa working with African countries, because the global trade has its own challenges, and I think it would be quite unfortunate that at a time when there are global challenges and restrictions, that it becomes more difficult for us to sell to one another.
Allan, Aoko, Prime Media.